What is up, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to start an online coaching business. This video is for people who are stuck anywhere between zero, you're just starting out, you're learning about what coaching even is, or you're around 5K per month wanting to get to $10,000 per month in your online coaching business so you can leave your 9 to 5, not have to get a 9 to 5, and honestly just do something you are actually passionate about. So if you're someone who wants to make money online while making an impact and doing something you love to do from anywhere in the world and earn really good income while doing it, this video is for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to build your offer, how to adapt the mindset of a coach that makes $10,000 a month, how to market yourself, how to sell your first couple clients, and all of the in-between steps that most people don't teach that you're going to need to take in order to get this done. So, how to start a coaching business. So before we dive in, I just want to show you, a couple case studies. The first one being myself. When I first started coaching, I was stuck between $0 and $5,000 for the longest time ever. I didn't know who I wanted to help. I didn't know how to help people. I didn't know who to speak to. That way I could charge high ticket. I really didn't know how to run ads. I didn't know how to grow an audience. I didn't know how to service my students. And this season honestly took me so long to get out of, and I'm very confident I can get you out of it in this video. So the first case study is really just myself going from 0 to 5K per month all the way up to $200,000 a month in my coaching business where we're at now. Again, if you're a new coach, you're probably like, Brandon, that's insane. I'm not trying to do that. I just want to make 10K a month and provide for my family and have a good job, right? Or a good business and not have to get a job. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Run through a couple case studies here just so you know you can trust me and I'm not some random dude on the internet. I've actually helped a lot of people do this. This is Johnny. He came into the program at $0, and as you can see there, collected $8,500 in a week and went on to end up doing about $20,000 to $25,000 a month. The next one is Will. He came in, as you can see there, had a $6,200 day, literally starting from $0, helping people get better at sales. TJ, we helped him go from 4K to 27K in just 30 days of working with us. Connor helped him build his offer, market it, and close a $4,000 paid in full client. Grayson, first week with us, he went from running an agency to collecting $8,500 worth of sales. Jessica, a fitness coach, she went from only having $600 in the bank to doing $25,000 on her fitness coach launch. Charles, like I said already, went from $0 to $12,000 a month. Andrew came into the program at complete $0, had $4,500 worth of sales week 2 working with us. This is Wesley, literally 17 in high school, and he collected $4,300 his first week in the program while taking calls in between school and baseball practice. These are just a few case studies. We literally have hundreds and hundreds in every single niche: fitness coaching, real estate, mindset coaching, health coaching, marriage coaching, divorce recovery coaching. Anything you can think of, we have clients that are coaching in those niches. Not only did I think $10,000 a month was impossible just a few years ago, I never would have thought that I would collect $38,000 in just one day in my coaching business. And we've gone on to do that. So all of the stuff I'm about to teach you actually works. Now, before we dive too far in, I do want to tell you a little bit about my story. My name is Brandon Forbes, and about 5 years ago, I was cleaning pools for a living. I had no clue what I was going to do. Didn't feel like I wanted to go, to college. I didn't have any real skills that I could market, and honestly felt super lost. I knew I wasn't called to work a 9 to 5. I wanted to be able to work remote and make an impact while doing it. And transparently, I always wanted to make a lot of money. And I'm not going to lie to you. And essentially, while mentoring a youth student at one of the churches I went to, he actually made a joke to me one day and he was like, dude, you should work for my mom. Turns out his mom actually owned a coaching business that did around $50 million a year. After I got the job working for her, I went from just shipping boxes to moving up to being social media manager and then starting my own marketing agency, helping other life coaches scale their business with social media. I was running my marketing agency for a few years, got it to $20,000, $25,000 a month, and I realized I just simply hated it. Ended up drinking a lot and just was completely miserable and pretty far away from God. So I literally laid down my agency and went to work as a sales rep for about 6 months, getting really, really good at sales. After laying my business down, God gave me the green light to start coaching people and stop doing the work for people. And in the first year of running my coaching business, we did $1.2 million in cash collected. And we helped over 200 people the very first year start and scale their online coaching businesses with the marketing strategies that I used to teach in my agency. Fast forward to today, we're doing anywhere from $180,000 to $200,000 cash collected every single month in my coaching business, working from anywhere in the world, making content for amazing people like you guys, and seeing incredible results for our students. We've literally had hundreds and hundreds of people quit their jobs and go full-time in online coaching And people go from 10K a month all the way to a couple $100,000 a month. Our highest earning client making $600,000 per month. So just want to encourage you, if a pool cleaner who had no idea what he was going to do in life could make it here, so can you. Whether that's coaching people on health, fitness, finances, relationships, whatever you feel like your expertise is, I'm going to show you how to package it in this video into an offer that you can sell to anyone, anywhere in the world, anytime, and make an incredible living and impact online doing it. So let's dive into the training. All right, guys, so I'm going to talk to you about the core 4. This is for people who are anywhere from $0 to $5,000 a month. If you're above 5K a month, you can go ahead and watch this video if you want, but you should probably be watching one of my videos on how to scale your coaching business, not start your coaching business. So this is for people who are complete beginners and really need help getting down the basics so they can get to $10,000 a month, which, you know, I consider to be a full-time income where you can probably quit your job and live a decent life, right? So the core 4, what you're going to need to do in order to get to $10,000 a month as a coach is, number 1, you've got to have the right mindset. If you don't believe any of this is possible, you think that you're not worthy of making money, you think that you don't know how to coach people, you think that no one would pay you anything for your coaching because you suck, all these negative self-talk, it has to stop if you're ever going to do this. So once we coach you on that, we have several frameworks on how to get you out of that state into a state of abundance where you actually believe you can build whatever the heck you want to build. After we do that, the next thing is you have to know your offer. Who are you going to coach? How are you going to coach them? What are you going to coach them on? What are you going to charge? How are you going to deliver the results in a scalable way to your clients? You're going to have courses, group calls, check-ins with your students, and they're going to pay you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000, sometimes even $2,000 to $10,000, depending on your level of expertise. But starting out, I don't want to say any big numbers that scare you away. You can start with charging $500 a month. You could start with charging $2,000. We would ideally like to get you selling anywhere from 3 to 5 just after helping over 1,500 students now. That's the price point that I see work really well. So mindset, offer. The next thing is we're going to show you how to market your coaching business, how to use social media in a scalable way to get strangers off the internet to come in contact with you and want to work with you. Now look, if I would have started my coaching business trying to coach friends and family, I probably would have never made any money because they didn't want to start and scale online coaching businesses because they didn't do that, right? So you need to talk to people from all over the world that deal with the struggle and want the outcome that you're selling, right? And it's a lot easier to sell things to strangers, in my opinion, because they look at you and become your biggest fans. And eventually, after you prove to all your friends and family that you're actually crushing it, they'll probably want to work with you too, depending on what it is you're coaching on. Now that we have the right mindset, the right offer that you love coaching on, and you're having clients come to you, prospects come to you, the next thing is we just need to show you how to sell, right? This is where people load into Zoom calls with you and you basically ask them a few questions to see where they're at, where they want to get to, whether they're 150 pounds, they want to get to 130, whether they're going through a rough divorce, want to get healing, whether they're at 10K a month, want to get to 100, whatever it is, you ask them where their point A is, where their point B is, and you identify what's holding them back from getting them there. And if you can truly serve them, not sell them, if you can serve them, you just show them how your program works, and if it's a good fit, they'll literally sign up and pay you on the call. We've taken thousands of these calls and we know it works. So if you have the right mindset, the right offer, the right marketing, and you're decent at sales, you 100% of the time can get to $10,000 per month. After you're at $10,000 per month, the next step is scaling. This is where we have another program for people who are already at 10K a month, and we dial in their team, their automations, and once those are dialed in, we scale. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is making sure you're coaching on your purpose. A lot of people are living life doing things they don't feel called to do and making a very small impact because they're not in alignment. They're low-key kind of miserable. They're just working to make money and they're not working to make impact, and money always follows impact. So you want to coach on 3 things. You want to make sure you're in the middle of your passion, right? Something that you love doing, essentially, right? Something that aligns with your purpose. Basically, a God-given calling is at least what I believe, and you have to make sure you're actually good at the thing that you're coaching on. You have to have skill. So if I can get you in alignment with your passion, your purpose, and your skill set, I can help you build an offer that helps people go from point A to point B that makes you a lot of money and fulfillment while delivering it. So now that you know you need to be doing something that you're passionate about, purposeful in, and skilled at, I need to help you adapt the mindset of a coach that makes $10,000 a month. Now, there's probably two types of people watching this video. The first one is someone who is like, holy crap, Brandon, I've never made $10,000 in a month before. This is crazy. Is it too good to be true? That's nuts. And then there's a second person who you're like, whatever, I want to charge $10K for my coaching offer. Totally fine. I'm just trying to speak to both people. So the next thing is your mindset. I need to get you to think this thought. I have value to give the world and people will pay. So I want to go over a quick little training here. There's really two types of thoughts, okay? There's, subconscious thoughts, and then there's like just your normal thoughts, right? Now watching this video, essentially, you could just kind of adapt this thought for yourself. Problem is later tonight when you look in the mirror, you're going to think a thought that is probably opposite of this. Or whenever you start working on your offer, you entertain the thought of taking a leap and starting your coaching business, you're probably going to deal with like this negative self-talk of, I can't do it. I can't do X. Why? Because of all the reasons you tell yourself and all the lies you've thought through in the past that simply aren't true. No one would ever pay me money, especially thousands of dollars. These are literally all of the thoughts that new coaches have, and honestly, I face myself. And in order to rewire those, we need really two things: truth, which I ultimately believe is found in the Word of God, and then number two, evidence. I need to basically prove to you by case studies and by just showing you, hey, if you put out value on the internet and into the world, it's just a principle in life that you'll get value back. And if you solve big enough problems, you can make several $1,000s for solving issues for people. And with that truth and evidence, you'll start to believe it, and you'll get out of this cycle of these subconscious thoughts, beating yourself up all the time, honestly. And you'll get out of that cycle, and you'll be able to step into the very next thing, which is your offer. This is very simple. Who you're going to coach, how you're going to deliver the results to people, and what you're going to coach on. All an offer is a bridge to get people to their desired outcome. So we really need to know, three things. Number one is, who are you going to help, right? Let's say you're wanting to become a fitness coach, right? So you're going to help, women lose weight on a, certain diet / workout routine. We'll just say workout plan. Okay. And not only that, we need to know what the pain points of these women are, right? They're struggling with, self-image. They're struggling with, not liking how they fit in their clothes, insecurity, depression, all these different things. And we need to understand where they want to get to. They just want to have a good body, right? So they can feel good in their own skin, stay true to their word, hit the gym consistently, work on their mindset. So that's who you're helping. This is what you're helping with, right? And the last piece of the puzzle is we need to understand how we're going to deliver the results, right? This is your program. This is like the pillars you teach. A good example of this is Dave Ramsey. He helps people go from being in debt to being debt-free with the 7 baby steps, right? And how you're going to deliver this is usually pretty simple. Number one, you're going to need some type of course. And don't worry about the course. You don't need that yet. We'll build that after we have some momentum. You're going to do this through one-to-one calls on Zoom or literally over the phone. You're going to have group chats. Once you start signing multiple clients, you can start launching group calls, okay? So essentially, you're going to have a course, one-to-one calls, group chat, group calls, and then over time, you can add in, like meal plans, whatever. And this isn't just for fitness coaches. I'm just giving you an example of how you can structure your offer. And here's a pro tip. We want to work with people who have money. So you're like, Brandon, how in the world could someone afford $2,000? Well, we're not just going to target, women. We're going to target women who are, successful in their career, right? That's just an example, okay? So for me, I have an offer where I sell something for, tens of thousands of dollars. I don't just work with beginner coaches in that offer. I'm very specific. They have to be over $10,000 a month. Another offer, they have to be over $40,000 a month, right? So once you are clear in who you're helping, how you're helping them, what you're helping them with, and you're targeting people that have money, it's pretty easy to do. Which leads us into the next thing, your marketing. And marketing is super easy whenever you know who you're helping, how you're helping them, and what you're helping with. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to just turn your Instagram into a funnel. Okay. So here's how we're going to get you new clients. Essentially, we're going to set up a follower ad. And this is an ad where you essentially call out, hey, if you are a woman, I'm just giving an example of the fitness analogy, who's struggling with X, Y, and Z, then go ahead, give me a follow here on Instagram. Go through all my content where I help women like you go from A to B like I did. And essentially, we're going to run ads to get you followers on Instagram. They're real life human followers that are then going to have a conversation with you and reach out to you to get on a call to see if you can help. And essentially, we'll train you on how to do this whole process. And essentially, 1 out of 3 calls turns into, a $2,000 to $8,000 client. We don't just teach Instagram. You can do this on any platform. Same is true on YouTube. Literally set up an ad to get you YouTube subscribers, and then they're going to start watching your content that you're posting consistently on YouTube, and then they're going to book in a call. And the same is true, 1 out of 2 really on YouTube, 1 out of 3, will pay you anywhere from like $2,000 to $8,000 for your program. All marketing is basically people on the internet who have eyeballs seeing some type of lead magnet that speaks to 2 things: their pain and the outcome they're wanting to experience. The lead magnet is essentially just a piece of value that you can trade for a message or a follow. And once they take this action on your social media, it then goes into a conversation where then they get on a call to see if you can actually help them. Don't overthink marketing. I promise that's one of the easiest things to do. The hardest thing to do is work on your mindset and get clear and package up your offer in a way that you can sell it. We've helped hundreds and hundreds of coaches market. It's literally what we do. Okay, so now that you're marketing, people are coming to you, you're growing your audience, you're getting more followers, more YouTube subscribers, and you're putting out more content, and people are just always reaching out to you because they need your help. The next thing you need to do is get good at sales. Now, sales is extremely simple. I actually like to call sales serving instead, because all we're going to do is serve people on these calls, and if they're a good fit, tell them about how we can serve them even more inside of our program. So essentially, all we're doing on these calls is asking where they're at, asking where they want to get to, and then asking them what's holding them back from doing this themselves. And essentially, it's usually a big roadblock in the middle of excuses or pain points that they've tried. I've already spent a lot of money on ads. I've already invested in a couple mentors. I've already tried coaching a couple people and they wouldn't pay. I don't think I can charge high ticket because I've got, limiting beliefs around money. Brandon, you're the only one that can do this, right? All these different things that we just tell ourselves. And in reality, none of them are usually true. So your job then on that call is to show them how these are not true and basically remove each roadblock one at a time until there's no longer any roadblocks in the way, and then show them how your program, right, is the bridge to get them to their desired result. And usually that bridge is, $2,000 to $8,000 program that includes course, community, group coaching calls, one-to-one calls when you're first starting out, and any other value that you want to add in there. Just like in our community, we have like a weekly Bible study, so you can add in total. You have total freedom to add in whatever you want into your community. Really, all sales is like, are you this person? Do you have this desired outcome? And do I think I can help? And if I can, I'll just show you what it looks like to work together. So all in all, if you're stuck between 0 and 5K a month and you want to get to a 10K per month full-time income as an online coach, there's 4 things that we need to do. I need to get you to believe that you're a great coach. We have tons of training on that, literally have tons of YouTube videos on that. Number 2, I need to show you who you should help, how you should help them, and what you should help them with by creating a really good offer that you can charge anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 for. After you know who you're helping, how you're helping, what you're helping with, you need a way to build your audience. This is going to be through one of our social funnels that we're going to use, plug in a couple little ads, and start getting you real followers that want to buy your stuff. After we do that, instead of selling people into your program, you're going to just start helping people and serving them. And in exchange, they're going to pay you money to help them get the result that you're coaching them on. So I'm going to show you how we can help. So essentially, this is our coaching program, Start. This is where we help you start coaching businesses and make them wildly profitable and get you in a place to where you can join our scale program or just make $10,000 a month from anywhere in the world. In this program, you're going to have access to our group community where we have over 257 active clients. You're going to get access to our classroom where you get the full breakdown of all of our courses. You're going to get all of the group recordings, and you're going to be able to have the option to upgrade to scale once you're making money in your coaching business. So inside of Start, essentially, we have welcome videos, all the tools you need. We have the foundations, the IG growth funnel, basically a funnel to run ads that's going to get you an insane amount of followers. We're going to cover mindset, how to charge high ticket, offer reinforcement, offer fulfillment. Inside of marketing, we're going to cover personal brand, business brand, attention, conversion, marketing startup. We're going to show you all the things about ads, content, and VSLs. We're going to talk to you about setting, how to host sales calls, and basically what to do after you're at $10,000 a month. You're going to get access to the weekly group calls, Tuesday and Thursday. You're going to get access to all of these members that you can connect with that are awesome humans that are making a lot of money and making a ton of impact. We gamify the program by having top performers, and you're going to get direct access to message us at any time. So just to recap, if you want to start an online coaching business, all you need to do is get clear on 4 things. You have to get in the right mindset to be able to coach. Number 2, you have to get clear on your offer. Who is it that you're going to be helping, and how are you going to help these people get the outcome that you're selling? After that, you have to have a reliable way to book sales calls in order for you to talk to real people that have real problems about the solutions that you're offering. And lastly, you have to get decent at sales to where you can sign up 1 out of 3 to 1 out of 4 people that get on a call with you and enroll them into your coaching program at scale. So if you've been sitting on the fence about joining a coaching program for some time now, and you're like, yo, Brandon, I really resonate with your story. I've been watching some of your content, or I just found you randomly, and I've been thinking about starting a coaching business for a long time. All I want you to do is click the link down below this video, and I want you to book in a call with me or my team. And on that call, all we're going to do is get a sense of where you're at currently, where you want to get to in your business, and simply identify, kind of like I showed you, the roadblocks that are holding you back from doing it. Maybe you don't know how to run ads, you don't know how to craft your offer on your own, you don't know if you can charge high ticket, and really you're just stuck and want to go to the next level. Maybe you have a successful business already and you want to add coaching onto it to create more profit, more cash flow. Maybe you're an agency owner that's doing stuff for your clients and you want to transition to done with you and start your coaching offer. So if that's you, all I want you to do is click the link down below this video, book in a call with us. We'll chat through all the things. And if you're a good fit for our programs, essentially we'll just help you make the right decision and show you how we can help. And if not, we'll send you away with a ton of free resources. Again, if you like this video, click the link down below to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, or follow me on Instagram at I am Brandon Forbes. Send me a message, ask me any questions that you have, and we'll chat with you guys soon.